Welcome to the Black Men Experiences. And today's topic, Black Male Nude. Hit by car, collectively, most don't care about Black males. Yes, yes. In collective, various parts of society and Americanism can care less about Black males. See, so you have either one sectionality that have an extreme hatred of Black males, especially American Black males, right? Because how other males are latecomers in some kind of way. See, it's that American Black males that have the 9,000% hatred upon that sectionality of Black males. Just as again, this topic, Black male nude hit by car. Collectively, most don't care about Black males. Yes. When I saw this, and then I read a few comments, which I'm going to say that in just a little bit, it was just some derangement. So, unfortunately, there are numbers of American Black males that do not get it. They don't get it. They don't get it. At any time that any particular situation, right? Anything can change the person's life. You can have it going on in 1 second, get hit by a drunk driver, that situation happens. Oh, they were doing good, and all of a sudden, boop, 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 boop. Now they're sitting there dependent upon someone taking care of them after the drunk driver hit them and say they lost some limbs or they end up in a coma and things like that. The person's wife or girlfriend left them, because many will, because many of just with guys that have a little bit of change in their pocket, a little bit of a nice little job and a nice little business. Many women are just there for them in that situation. And unfortunately, there are some gullible numbers of males, especially numbers of American Black males, the ones it applies to, they don't get it through their skull. But that's a whole different topic in itself. Let's go ahead and play this video.
Leaping over a fence and running right into traffic. But that's just the beginning of this wild story. Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell spoke to the driver who caught it all on camera. She joins us now live with his
Let me play that first part again.
Leaping over a fence and running right into traffic. But that's just the beginning of this wild story. Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell spoke to the driver who caught it all on camera. She joins us now live with his story. Amy.
Matt, Mark, this happened during rush hour in front of a lot of shop drivers on a very busy street. A naked man jumped out of a tree, got hit by at least one vehicle, and survived. A life-risking leap by a naked man. He lands on his bare feet on a busy Ladera Heights street and starts running. Moments later, he's hit by a car.
It was crazy. It was a wild morning. I saw this gentleman jump from the roof onto the tree, and then he jumped from the tree into the street, across the in front of us.
The stunning incident happened around 9:30 Thursday morning on Slauson Avenue near Edgemar. Gerardo Garcia was on the job with a co-worker delivering medical equipment when he saw the man jump from an apartment building.
Me and my co-worker saw the tree shake a lot, so we kind of stopped and was like, well, is the tree gonna topple over or anything? So, and then that's when we noticed a man inside of the tree, and we were like, well, that's kind of weird. Got my camera out, started recording, and yeah, there you go, the naked man just jumps out. Oh, very shocked. Me and my buddy were just like, what was going on? Like, are we being pranked? And then he just ran across us, and a
In another video, back down on the street. It's not known if he was hit by a second vehicle. Moments later, deputies arrive and surround him.
He did get up. He started walking towards some vehicles, and then that's when the police officers all arrived.
Family members had called police for help, saying the man was suffering a mental health crisis. The sheriff's department says the man was hospitalized with some self-inflicted lacerations, but he's unstable.
This is what quite a number of people act like when they see something like this. I see nothing. I hear nothing. I know nothing. Right? I see nothing. I hear nothing. I know nothing. Especially when it's dealing with American black males. Because of so much black pain that's going on continuously. And unfortunately, there are certain numbers of American black males that do not realize this hatred is very deep. Some escape it, maybe another country or countries, and that's fine. And I'm sitting there relaying to you that how many are not able to escape that. And then the ones that are still within Americanism, the ones this applies to, that still don't realize because that person maybe has a decent job or has a business or have things going for them externally, it does not mean that that person does not have internal self-hatred or some type of internalness of thinking that there's no such thing as racial racism in this society, which by all means, it definitely is a lot of that going on. It don't take but half a second for any particular black male, especially American black male, for their life to change just like that in this system of supremacy. Right? And how many have had to pay that price? Fatalityized and racialized to get them to wake up. And some of them still didn't wake up. Literally and sometime indirectly, they still didn't wake up because, again, internalized black pain. The system knows this. Let me read you some of these comments I was looking at about this. One of the comments said that somehow he just looks more natural being naked and jumping out of the trees. Now, do you think that would have been said if that was a male within the Panamese culture? Of course not. Do you think that would have been that discussion, the wording would have been toward a woman within a Panamese culture who's hooked on drugs and doing some other different things? Of course not. Because then people would have been called sexist and controlling toxic masculinity. Oh, I know that game very well. Another comment said, that poor woman, what a shock. Change dynamic. Black males inside the car, woman jumps out. You think that's never happened in this country? Some white woman, Anglo woman, whatever, Panamese culture never jumped out and did something or got hooked on something and did some old atrocious stuff. Oh, you best believe it happens. Some male within a Panamese culture that never done anything all high up on drugs and stuff like that. You best believe it happens every freaking day. This is why you hear something about, oh my goodness, addiction is, it's not your problem. Well, addiction is not your problem per se. It's something that is, we have to take care of and help people. But with American black males, it's, hey, it's your choice. Well, you did that. Well, you see how that goes, right? Another comment saying, why do the bottom 13% show up everywhere? See that little sly ass, atrocious racism comment, right? Because American blacks make up, or black male people in general make up 12 to 14%, but that's in generalness, right? Because that can be different kind of black folks that just happen to select black or African American, but the overallness would be around, I would say 12 to 13% actual American black personnel. But you still sly little comment. Right. But they're not going to say, oh, well, it's 55, 65%. Why are those 55, 65%, depending on where you're at, 70% of those personnel within this code in this in the U.S. Why do they keep doing criminality stuff? Right? You'd be like, who are they talking about? Right? You see how that goes, right? Another comment saying, I just hope the car is okay. Forget about that black male that got hit by a car, right? Not intentionally, but don't worry about his situation that he's going through mentally that had him to do that. Who cares about black males, right? Another comment saying the driver should be cleared of all any charges. The man brought this upon himself. He should be charged and made to pay for all damages here. Forget about again the black male pain, right? I mean, it's obviously beyond logical sense that the woman is probably not going to be 9,000% not charged. She had nothing to do with that, right? But again, see, anything dealing with American black maleness is racial, is derangement. But the system knows that there are some salites and some gullible ones, right? That pretend there's no such thing as racial racism, hatred of American black males, and it's right there in front of your face every damn day. There's something going on, right? But I'm not. This is not the top for that. Last comment says, "Where was he coming from? A black Tarzan." Wow. If people don't know what Tarzan is, they can go look it up on that. Then the rest of some other people, they know what Tarzan is, which is in Africa, about this white male that's supposed to, that was over there in some parts of Africa, that was the king of the jungle, and he had his minionistic and numbers of African personnel helping him out, and catching the bad guys and helping the numbers of African personnel out. I mean, it was such a stereotypical, some people say disgusting type of stereotype. So that's why it's so messed up within there certain numbers of ones within Africa, the ones applies to that have the audacity to run across that ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, as fast as possible to get away from people that look like them, right? Because they were nothing overall in that person's country in Africa, right? Or most people can care less about them, and they ran out to Africa, like little pigeons to get away, right? And had audacity to look down upon American blacks who built this country, right? Built this country. The audacity, but another different topic. So I just kind of want to relay over that because, again, unfortunately, there is a lot of racial racism, black pain going on toward the American blacks, and many just have no clue about the hatred and the despisement that numbers of people within this society, within Americanism and some other places, but within Americanism, that they have toward the one that applies to have toward American black male. So it's always, hey, get off the drugs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But it's when someone else within the Panamese culture, then we got to help them out. You see how that goes, and some other people, right? So that's all I wanted to relay over in this particular topic. I thank you for tuning in to the Black Men Experiences.